Alright, good morning, everybody. Illinois Stormwatch Vice Forecaster JD Rapp with you. Back with you in the USA Illinois Stormwatch Weather Center. And this is sent to Severe Weather Network, USA Severe Weather Network. Excuse me. And YouTube this morning, we're talking about the potentially for some strong to severe storms up toward the north, and that includes parts of our northern counties up there, and it does include parts of Chicago, and there is a slight risk, so we want to pop on to let you know what we have this morning. So, bottom line is we got some viewers on, 4 viewers from the Illinois Stormwatch, so let's continue on this. So, excuse me. Bottom line today is we got an enhanced risk of severe thunderstorm winds up towards Illinois. I know we went through this once again, but the main threat is kind of close to Chicago this time. But still, there's a slight that includes parts of St. Louis, parts of Minneapolis area, parts of in Indiana. I mean, that's the enhanced. There is a slight risk, a 2 out of 5 that includes parts of Indiana, St. Louis, up that way, in parts of Ohio. Tornado threat is about a 5%. That means you can see a 5% of seeing a tornado in 25 miles a point. Damaging winds is not hatched this time, but there could be some gusts up to 70 with this, or stronger than that. Large hail is in a hatched area today. Now, this is the biggest. We could see some very large hail, especially in Rockford, Cedar, up there towards Iowa, Peoria, just stuff like that. We could see hail of the size of golf balls or larger than that, or some over 2 inches. So this is why we kind of let you know today, because it's Father's Day weekend. Excuse me. And a lot of people were spending time with Dad today, and this is why we're kind of keeping you updated on that threat of severe weather and keeping you informed today. And let me just show you what we got in place here. We'll use to hurry quick on this one. Excuse me. I'm not in feed. I just want to give you a quick update. We get here's the storms develop by 4 o'clock, and you can see by 5 we're starting to get a couple cells of forming. 6, 7, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. You're starting to see thunderstorm cells of formed by 11 p.m. tonight. And this little bowing shape, just follow my cursor, that would be the best. That is where you could get things changing over to a damaging wind threat if that continues. So that's just if it continues. That's what it will happen. This will turn into a high wind threat because this area needs to be kind of watched. So right now, that needs to be kind of watched there. And this is at 11 p.m. and we're starting to see still storms at midnight. There's a lot of energy in the battery for storms tonight. And you can see here we are about 12 a.m. Monday. We're starting to see storms developing. And they still going with these sails to Monday morning. And they still going for Monday morning. So we could be tracking severe weather through the overnight with heavy downforce, some gusty winds. And I'll be probably coming in tomorrow morning, probably tracking this. So we got 2 waves coming in. Round 1 later this afternoon. Round 2 is in the overnight hours. So you definitely need to have multiple ways to receive warnings. And you can see after 11 p.m. tonight, we just got this line of storms that race through in the middle of the night for the morning, then possibility weak as they get into our area. But there's other sails out there in Indiana. We would have to track those sails, and they could turn into more of an isolated tornado threat. Maybe. Here's the significant tornado parameters, and remember, this is if you can get a strong tornado or not from this system. And all right, here we go today at 2 o'clock. There's no ingredients, but you just see what happens tonight. Yep, by 11 a.m. or 11 o'clock today, we're starting to see some tornado ingredients. 2.8. Let's look at the scale. That's still plenty to get storms to turn today, to rotate a little bit. And you can see, look at this. Gosh. Are you kidding me, folks? Now we're using over 6. So yeah, anything over 6.9, there could be some tornado ingredients. Now this is coming from the HRRR. This is around 12 p.m. today. We're going to have to watch that, and you can see it kind of falls apart a little bit, but we might lose a little bit. And here's round 2. He's starting to get some tornado ingredients, especially in round 2. If you live in Evansville, not Terre Haute, but over there in parts of Indiana and maybe parts of Ohio, you definitely could see some storms in the overnight hours. I don't know how fast this moved, but this storm could impact you more. Now here we are this is a supercell composite. Now this is what drops your tornadoes, and you can see, yeah, plenty. Yeah, we definitely got stuff we definitely got supercell composite is showing stuff, so definitely in my mind, we'll see some storms today that's going to get going up here, but that's not a problem. And you can see it's going by 10 p.m. Excuse me. We're starting to see storms up there by 11 o'clock. And look at all this fuchsia, folks. Goodness gracious. We're starting to see almost 11. So that is almost maxed out. So definitely in my mind, we'll see some thunderstorms tonight that will get severe up there. But ain't a problem, because you got everything there. All the colors are showing up there. So you're starting to see almost 10. And even once we get... Now take a look when it starts to get into Kentucky and maybe parts of... This is tomorrow. We could see some severe storms in Illinois, but I do expect this will probably stay in western Kentucky, where there could be some strong ingredients. So yeah, there could be some severe weather in Illinois tomorrow. It's kind of early to tell, but we'll have to see how things plan out. So here's updraft ferocity. This is if you can get a tornado, kind of not where everything's going to be at. Hold on a second here, folks. Sorry about that. My throat got drainage a little bit. Allen. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Alright, here we go. 4 a.m., 6 p.m., and you can start seeing these storms kind of get going with the green streaks. There's one there. And I do afraid it'll be more after 11 o'clock with the second wave. We'll have more indications of these streaks coming. And there's another one by midnight tonight. And you can see there's up there by Wisconsin. And there's some there in the morning we could be tracking. And there could be some. We'll have to look at the HRRR tomorrow morning. But this is the... Look at one more model, and I'll sign off here. This is the 6Z. And you can see by this afternoon, we'll see some thunderstorms that do develop, especially by Wisconsin. And that's where I do think, up there by Rockford, they had the best chance of seeing some showers and thunderstorms. And you can see that it just shows marginal. This is today, but I think that second wave could ramp things up a little bit. And here's the line of storms is going to focus in the morning. That's where we want to have to watch potentially for some Sorry, folks, I hit the wrong button. Let me try to do this one more time. We'll get things back to normal just in a second here. And you can see there is still a lot of cape with this tomorrow morning as it goes on. So we'll have to watch this. Okay, and you can see V-Storm, there's going to be a lot of energy with these storms tomorrow. So we'll have to watch that. That goes through Monday morning. That line will start up here in Southeast Missouri. And you can see it will move towards St. Louis tomorrow morning, mid-afternoon. And the question is if there's going to be, we could have some severe weather with it. We'll have to see. Then you can see we got regular showers in the morning, and by the afternoon and even, this is where things get going at. Just give me a second. The computer's slow. Potentially severe. Now that's tomorrow afternoon. And you can see there's isolated cells. And this is the cold front coming in tomorrow even. And once the cold front goes through, folks, we're not really going to see much afterwards. And that'll probably end our threat for about a while. So we got to get through today's and tomorrow's severe weather risk. While we're on here, I'm going to show everybody tomorrow's risk. It could change, so just be ready for changes in case they do something like that. Here's Monday's. Right now, I didn't get to take a look at it much. It has our western counties in it into a mostly like western Kentucky, south central Illinois in this low wind threat, 1 out of 5 for severe weather. Main threat could just be damaging winds with some hail. So we will watch this really closely. I was just going to give everybody an update on the potentially storms all the way towards parts of North Illinois today, because they have a bigger risk. We're almost a 3 out of 5 for severe thunderstorms, and it's Father's Day weekend, and a lot of people do, go out with dad and stuff. So be ready. Just be aware of these storms could come in. We will continue to pass along any advisories that come through today. Advice Forecaster Illinois Storm Watch will keep you updated.